Great. So today I shared the agenda with you 1 hour ago. So Martin will not be here because he needs to get some sleep today. He is in Sweden right now. So today I'll be here. And also we have a new team member, Naveen. He is in Canada, so he will be here with us. And also before starting, may I ask help to take notes while we are speaking? Can someone help us to take the notes in the agenda? Can anyone do that here?
Any volunteers?
Any volunteers? I want to assign it to someone, please.
I'll help.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Rio. Okay, thank you so much. Then let's jump into our agenda right now. And our first agenda item is welcome, Naveen. Yes, so we have a new person in our team. He will be working with the GDGs and all communities in East Coast and Canada. And Naveen, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. Hey guys, I'm really happy to be on this call right now. Really looking forward to working with all of you as well. Hopefully most of you guys got to see me at I/O or any of the GDG summits. I had a little spiel there and got to talk to some of you guys in much of the many bar settings that we were making our ways around. But I am going to be the head of developer relations for Canada and East Coast USA. So really helping Martin. Now Martin's been doing an amazing job with North America, trying to help him so that we can be a little bit more focused across the board and spend more time with folks in our region. For me right now, one of the biggest things is I need to know how I can help you guys. So I'm really going to be leaning on you guys to help me, as cliche as it sounds, help me help you and let me know what I can do. Definitely. So if you guys don't know already, a little bit about my background, I was already with Google for 2 years on the Google Play team. So work very closely with developers and understand Play inside out, whether it's from a policy perspective, compliance perspective, or simply store optimization, business models that work, and so on and so forth. Prior to that, I was a director at BlackBerry for App World Operations. Again, understand the app ecosystem really well, and really looking forward to working with you. I am learning as I go through Nile, through Martin, through a lot of the other regional leads. I'm here with if I am making some mistakes or I make those amateur mistakes, I will rectify that very soon.
Great. Thanks, Naveen. Great to have you here. So we are so happy to have you here. I'm looking forward to this video. So I am still getting some messages about the video. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, yeah, thanks again, Naveen. Welcome. Okay, and then our next agenda item is about the new mentors. So we had the elections for the new mentors. Thanks everyone who joined the elections and voting. So right now we have the results and we have new mentors. So I wanna tell the names who are the mentors right now. So for the first time we have a mentors for the Women Tech Maker Leads, and it's Rio from GDG Fresno, and Rio is here. Hi, Rio.
Hello, everyone.
Yep. Yeah, Rio will help us, all existing Women Tech Maker Leads, and also all other GDG organizers who wants to reach out more women, or also who wants to have a Women Tech Maker Leads in their community. So Rio and also myself, we will be helping you, but Rio, it will be the mentor. I was talking to Rio today and I said, okay, you will also be my mentor. Please tell me how to help. So if we have anything, if we need anything, if we have any questions, so Rio will be there for us. Thanks, Rio, again. It's great to have you as a mentor.
You're welcome. We will forge our way in this new territory and figure out the best way to serve the community. So thanks everyone for your vote of confidence.
Great. And also other mentors from the other regions. So again, we have a new region. We didn't have it before. We have Canada as a region right now, and then Scott will be the mentor for the Canadian GDGs, Women Tech Maker List, and all the communities. I don't see him right now. And mentors for the Midwest, Demberen and Kyle Paul. They will be the new mentors. And Northeast, Michael and Panayotis. And Pacific region mentors, they are the same people, James Jha and Justin Ribeiro. And for Southern region, we have two new amazing mentors, Stacy, team, and also there's an assistant mentor, he's one. And for Mountain region, it will be Sheldon. So thanks to all new mentors for stepping up for the mentorship, and yeah, it will be a great season with you. So for all GDGs, yeah, please reach out to your mentors for any questions, and you will be hearing from them more these days. And if you don't know which region you are in, I also added in the meeting notes. You will find it, so you will see all the regions, and you will find out which region you are in. Oh, actually, we have Tim here as a mentor. I think you want to say anything? But I am talking to other people who are still trying to reach out to YouTube link. I'm sorry. Do you want to say something, Tim?
Just want to say hey.
Hey,
Good to be here. We met yesterday, and our southern region's actually meeting again tonight in about 2 hours. So, it's a whirlwind of meetings, I guess, for GDG.
Okay, great. So yeah, so excited for the new season. And thanks again for all past mentors. They did a great job for almost 3 years. And yeah, I've been here for 2 years, and they've been here for like 3 years. It's a long time, and they helped a lot, and they helped me to get in this job. Thanks to all of them once again for the great job they did all this time. Okay, and the next agenda. So last year we had a great DevFest. There were like more than 35 DevFests, and this year there will be a DevFest season again. But this time the start date is different. Usually we have DevFests between September 1st and November 30th. But this year DevFest season starts in August 1st. So between August and November 30th, you can plan your DevFest. There will be more information about the budget and all the supports we will be able to give you. But please start planning. Please start finding a venue or speakers or anything you need. And feel free to contact me and all the mentors. I will be happy to help also in the planning phase. And you will hear more about the budget and other information soon. We are still working on it. And also one of the goals this year about the DevFest, we are trying to have 25% women speakers and also 25% women attendees. And this will be our biggest goal actually this year. So we also want to try on this. And actually I want to ask you about this. How can we achieve this goal? What are some ideas and some tips and tricks to help the GDGs to achieve this goal this year?
Well, I would think one way to get started is to look for existing women's groups, meetups that are out there focused on developing coding of some type, and try to reach out to them specifically. Seems like a good start because there probably is some already in your area, and to find and connect with them seems like a logical start to do.
Yep, it's an idea. And then, Mike, yep, any other ideas?
Hi, Nule, it's Michael from GDG Suncoast. We've started planning DevFest Florida already. I mean, we've already bought some swag.
Oh my God, that's great.
Yeah, we're pretty far underway. So what we've been trying to do is, because we have a goal for GDG Florida or chapters, we're trying to get speaker parity. With 50%, we want to have 50% of female speakers and 50% male speakers. We want to try to make sure it's even so that we hopefully can then attract more women attendees. And so what we've been doing is reaching out to people on Twitter, making sure that they understand, hey, we're going to pay for your airfare, we're going to pay for your hotel. So we've gotten some really good names there. So Anise Davis is going to be joining us, and it's just it's finding those top folks in your either area or people you're willing to pay for their travel, and just making sure that that's known up front, and just kind of asking way ahead of time. Because that was the big thing. We had so many people so many women that we wanted to have speak last year, and when we put everything together, it was, hey, I'm already booked. And so, the best advice is to kind of get out there as early as possible and try to get the top talent in your area to commit ahead of time. But really reaching out to folks, especially in the GDE area, everybody's super friendly and helpful, and they may not say always yes, but at least you'll start getting that connection for maybe next year.
That's great. Yeah, also GD, so I will be sharing the GD link with you as well, so you will be able to find speakers, but these are great ideas. Thanks, Michael. And where are you holding your DevFest this year?
So we'll be holding our DevFest November 11th, and we'll be in Disney World. Yeah, so if anybody wants to come, we'd love to have you. I can promise you we'll be the only DevFest that'll have fireworks. So.
That's awesome. Yeah,
very true.
Yeah, that's
funny enough, I'd love to get details on that. I may actually be in that area around that time. Good to get.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
Nila, you do know that they're not able to see the live stream, right?
I know. I'm trying to figure out why they can't. But yeah, can you give me 1 more minute to see what's going on? I'm sorry, everyone's pinging me right now.
Okay, those people are pinging me directly.
I know. I mean, it says live right now, and
it does say live. Yeah, I saw that.
And when I click on the YouTube,
so we'll let Nile handle that. While she does that, I'm going to kind of go off on something separate.
Thanks, Noreen.
No. Continue with that. Let me just pull up here. A little away from the agenda, what I want to know, and this is a vested interest in why I'm asking, a lot of you guys have been part of, you've been doing a lot of work. What are some things that, not just logistically, but when you guys first joined GDGs, everyone has a certain set of expectations of what they were joining for, what they were expecting to attain. I'm curious if there is anyone here that was expecting something different and we still haven't fulfilled that. Good question, but I'd be more than happy to hear what people have to think, what they have to say.
I could speak to my experience. I don't know if it'll be helpful, but I was attending GDG meetups fairly regularly before Lloyd reached out to me. So I think that having a strong established GDG in the area gave me a lot of insight. So I guess I would just say that I wasn't really surprised. I definitely learned a lot, but I wouldn't say that I had mismanaged expectations. So that maybe is valuable for you.
Okay, no, that definitely speaks to consistency, which is great to hear. Now, anyone else have something similar or a different experience? So I'm just seeing the note from Michael. Thanks for sharing that. That's something that I'd like to look to change. Have Googlers attend more events. Really kind of show more support as much as possible. I know I'm going to definitely do my part. So you guys know, even with Canada or East Coast USA, but I've done a lot of talks on play and policies and processes, our appeal process, our approval process. So if you guys feel that type of discussion will help in the theme that you guys are looking to attain in any of your meetups or any of your events, let me know. I'll be more than happy to make my rounds. And similarly, Googlers to your events. You know, you want to talk about Firebase, you want to talk about any of the other tools that we have, we can try to find people. It's always good, though, it just kind of give you more context as you can provide upfront on who's coming, how many you're expecting, what the venue is, what some of the audience members are going to be looking for. That allows us to make a business pitch within Google with that. So I hear you loud and clear. How can Google get more involved and help you? Because I see that as a token of support to show that Google's involved, Google supports this, Google backs us up. So I'm all for that. And having a speaker is actually easy. It's all the other stuff that gets more complicated sometimes. I think I did my part. Nilay's ready to go now.
Yes, we are live now, and we have 12 viewers already. Yeah, sorry about that. I think it was my mistake. Now it's working, and sorry it's all viewers. So we started with introducing Naveen. I know you met him, but Naveen, do you want to introduce yourself again for our live viewers?
For all the live viewers, Naveen Nigam, Head of Developer Relations for Canada and East Coast USA. Much time and talk about it some more. I think I've already repeated myself 3-4 times on this, but I'm here to help you guys. Let me know how I can help you, and I'm definitely looking very much forward to working with you and helping you guys as much as possible.
Great, yeah, great to have you here, Naveen. And also, we said welcome to our new mentors. You will see their names on the agenda. So right now we have new mentors. They are also great people, and they are willing to help you. And also we have Rio. Rio will be helping for the Women Tech Maker Leads. For the first time, we have a mentor for Women Tech Maker Leads. So thanks to you for stepping up for this. Yeah, and then I want to repeat the last agenda item we talked, and it was about DevFest season. So this year we are gonna have a DevFest season again, but this year differently. It starts in August. So between August 1st and November 30, it's official DevFest season, and you can run a DevFest. There will be more info soon about budget and everything. But you can start planning. You can pick a date, find a venue, find speakers. Please start planning, and also ask me and mentors if you need any help. We are here for you to help. And one of the goals we have this year for DevFest to have 25% women speakers and also 25% women attendees. And yeah, so this is one of our goals, and please feel free to reach out to us and also mentors. If you have any ideas and tips and tricks, add also those ideas into tricks so we can create a better resource for everyone in the community to achieve these goals. Right now, we are ready to jump into the next item. And okay, so the next item is about reporting on meetup.com. So at the end of June, next week, we are deprecating the dev site. We are not using dev site anymore. So I hope you all have, yeah, I see thumbs up. Yeah, I hope you all had a meetup coupon. If anyone doesn't have a meetup coupon, please reach out to me, because I'm giving those coupons, and they will give you free meetup subscriptions, and also it will add your group into GDG network. But we are gonna ask you to submit attendee number on meetups. We are not using dev site anymore, but we still need your attendee numbers to be able to support more you. I need those numbers. Please help me on that. If you don't know how to report on Meetup, I added the link to instructions on the agenda. It shows you. Please add the attendee numbers. And if you have any problem, I will be happy to help you. So we need those numbers. Please help me. Any questions about the Meetup? Moving the Meetup or reporting the numbers? I don't see any question here. Let me check the agenda if any questions. Okay, no questions about Meetup. Then the next agenda item is study jams. So this year we didn't have a study jam for Android in winter, but we are gonna have one study jam season in the fall. It will be most probably about web technologies, progressive web app, and AMP. We are still working on it. More details will come with the Dev Fest, and about also budget. So we are working on it. Please hold on that. Okay. I'm not gonna ask you if you have any questions about that, because this is the only thing we know right now. We are still working on, but if you have any requests about it, yeah, I'm gonna ask about it. Do you have any requests for the study jam season this year? Nope, no requests. All right. So right now I'm gonna jump in the Q&A part, because there are some questions here about the study jams, and the first one is, so we didn't know about them. We just said the progressive web camp event. That's great, Nitya. Yes, if you already planned a web related event about progressive web app or AMP, you can connect it with the study jam. So there will be support for this. So we still don't know what kind of support it will be, but we will figure out more. So please go ahead and plan your meetup, and we will know more about in the next season. And the other question about this GDE program, and it's about the waiting GDEs. To be honest, it's again another issue that we are trying to solve. I know some people applied for GDE months ago, and then after that we changed the system, and we will figure out if they need to apply again or if they're in the pipeline, because I can't see the pipeline right now, so I don't have an answer for that. But I will figure out, and I will let you know all the candidates, because we have the names of the people who applied, and we will reach out to them directly. And then the other question is, when will the Fest Organizer Guide be available? I think we are working on the Fest Organizer Guide. I think it will be published in July. Yeah, in a few weeks they will publish it. So we are pushing them. Don't worry about it. So we know you need it, and then we are pushing it. The other question: are we reporting women attendees in Meetup? On Meetup right now, there is not a feature that you can log in the woman number. On their site, we had that field, but right now we don't have it. We are still trying to figure out how to track that right now, but on Meetup, we are not logging woman numbers so far for the events. Okay, the other question: any word on GDG Club chapter registration or how to get started? Okay, so if you want to start a GDG Club chapter, you will use the regular GDG application form. It is still on their site right now. If you go to developers.google.com/groups, you will find the GDG application forms. And while applying for GDG Cloud, you need to pick the Google Cloud Platform technology, and we will receive it as a GDG Cloud group application. And the other question, meetup question, Canada. Do someone see the button to check in attendees? I can see on the mobile website. If you are an organizer of that meetup, which is in the GDG network, you should be able to see it. Is there anyone here who can submit attendee number on Meetup who had done it so far? Has anyone logged number on Meetup?
I think on mobile, it's a little bit, it's not as good as it is on desktop. So it might not be there on mobile.
Oh, okay, maybe, yeah. So because when we tried, it was working. But yeah, if you have any problem on logging the attendee number on Meetup for both mobile and desktop, please send me a screenshot and also account details, and we can check it out, okay? All right, great. The next question, we have other questions here. We have been trying to get your Women Tech Makers application system for Atlanta, but are not getting any responses. We submitted the application a few weeks ago. Who is the best person? For the Women Tech Makers applications, it's me. I am receiving the applications, and we just onboarded Women Tech Maker leads in Atlanta recently. And yeah, if there is another Women Tech Maker leads application there, please contact me. I can share the application form. But yeah, it's me. I'm the right person. And for all those questions and everything, we have Rio, and Rio will be helping all Women Tech Makers related works as well. Thanks, Rio, again. Okay, so I don't see any other question here in the agenda. Yeah, I want to ask you again here in the Hangout. Is there any question that you want to ask me right now? Or Naveen, or Rio?
Anything at all, guys, anything.
Yeah, anything. And Naveen is new here, so you can ask him anything. He doesn't know anything about the past.
Yeah, you can ask me anything, and I will not know what I'm not supposed to share yet, so I will tell you everything.
So this is our chance to find out what the O in Android O stands for.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm too new to even know myself, so there you go.
Yeah, thanks, Naveen, for being here. So
I'm not sure if Rio is speaking on mute.
Yeah, Rio, are you speaking? Are you saying?
I'm so sorry. I was chatting to the screen. I have my grandson's here. So he's saying hi to you guys. Hi guys, he says. He's saying good to see you. He's watching Daniel. He told Google to put Daniel Tiger on the TV. I'm just saying. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
That's awesome. Hey, so have you seen a sneak peek of the organizer guide? Nile?
Sorry, can you say again?
Have you seen a sneak peek of the organizer guide? Have you seen a draft of it yet?
For the Dev Fest?
Yeah.
No, I haven't even seen internally. So.
Okay, so we don't know if there's digital assets that are going to be given to us, or possibly, because we were considering working on them, and I've been telling the group to hold off because I was hoping they were going to be in the organizer guide. So.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything yet. I know they are working on it, and they will be shared soon in a few weeks. Yeah, and we are pushing about it.
Okay, yeah, because last time we heard it was 15 days, and that was like so it's delayed a little bit. Is the point?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
They are working on it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm checking here if there's another question here. So it's again for the Women Tech Makers Atlanta. Yeah, Maggie Kane from GDG Atlanta. I hope I pronounced her last name correctly. So she is the new Women Tech Maker list in Atlanta. So if there are other people who want to step on it, please contact me. I can share the Women Tech Maker Leads application form. We don't share that Women Tech Maker Lead application form publicly because it's not anyone can apply for it. People need to be a GDG organizer, and also they need to be connected to a GDG to become a Women Tech Maker Leads. So if anyone wants to be a Women Tech Maker Leads, they first need to contact with the GDG organizer, and then you can just connect with them with me, so we can share the application form. And yeah, more questions here. Are there any plans for any Android-related study jam soon? No, not this year. There is no plans for Android study jam this year. But if you are planning an Android-related event, please do, because there are great features announced at I/O, Android O, like architecture components and all other new features. And if you try to reach out any speaker or any resources, please reach out to me. There are like Android Google developer experts and also speakers from Android team. They are willing to come to your events and speak. And tonight we are actually hosting a GDG San Francisco meetup. It's about Android architecture components. So please reach out to me, but there is no official study jam this year. And also, yeah, devfestflorida.org. Devfest Florida, they will be running their DevFest in Disney World this year. And if you want to go attend, here is the email address in the agenda. You can reach out to them. And one last question here. Can we have DevFest happen late December, January? So usually we would like to have DevFest in the regular DevFest season, which is between August 1st and November 30. We can officially support those DevFests which are happening in the DevFest season, but it depends on your community. If you can run your event in December or January because of the event venues or any other thing, yeah, please contact us and we can talk about it. We want to support them, but we want to have all the DevFests in the season if possible. Okay, and then one more question is coming. I know there's a new person, Women Tech Makers program person in New York City, Leticia. Yes, we have a new team member for Women Tech Makers, Leticia. She is based in New York City. And then, so for the Women Tech Makers leads, I will be the only person right now who is working with Women Tech Maker leads, but Women Tech Makers team has other programs such as Women Tech Makers Scholars, Women Tech Makers Membership, and Leticia will be working with Scholars and Membership. And I will be working with the Women Tech Maker leads. Okay. And then one more. Sorry, I am late. If this hasn't been covered, can you elaborate on distinction between existing GDG and Cloud GDG? Yes, GDG Cloud groups, they are still regular GDGs. They are the expectations and benefits and everything is the same with the regular GDGs. But for GDG Clouds, Cloud team will be providing extra support and sometimes budget. So they will be having more support from Cloud team. But for the other things, it's the same as with the other GDGs. And if you want to start a GDG Cloud in your city, we want to make sure you have enough space for both chapters because they are still expected to run monthly events to stay as an active chapters. So if you know people who are more focused on cloud technologies, you can help them to start GDG Cloud. And yeah, you can help them to be GDG.
I'm just going to add to that. Thanks for sharing that, Nile. But a lot of questions that we're getting on this is that with GDG Clouds coming on, is that going to mean that the Google support for the regular GDGs and GDG Clouds gets split? And that's not the case. So if a GDG Cloud does come in the city, the support that's been committed to the regular GDG teams remains. And if there's support needed for GDG Cloud, that is going to be on top of what we already have. So just to make sure there's no concerns about that, I wanted to highlight that.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Naveen. All right, any other question or any comment? Yes, one more question is coming about the cloud topic. Okay, actually for the question is, can we get clarity on what constitute the cloud topics? So I started a document for the GDG cloud related questions and we put it there. Let me try to find it. And okay. And I will put that document in the agenda as well, so you can refer that document if you have any question. And also, if you have any more questions, you can add to them. So let me find out that document. Okay, so if you are like what is cloud focused meetups? If you are running a meetup around core cloud platform, machine learning, Google Apps, Firebase, and cloud functions, it counts as a cloud GDG topics. So it's official here. So I'm gonna add this questions document here. So we are still trying to create this GDG cloud thing and figure out what to do. So, and your questions are definitely helping us. Please add your questions here, and we will be answering those questions in that doc. Okay, great. So, okay, let me check any other question. Could we be notified of cloud chapters in our region so we can coordinate? Yes, actually, to see who are the GDG cloud chapters, GDG cloud chapters are also listed in the cloud community website. And let me add that link in the agenda. So those communities, they are also GDG, or they will be onboarded as a GDG soon. But also they are GDG clouds. Here is the link. I just pasted it in the agenda. Okay. All right, so we still have time. This is why I am still checking the doc if we have more questions, because we have more people in the YouTube. Oh my God, we have 22 viewers on YouTube. Hi, everyone. Sorry for not having you here in the Hangout. I think the limit here for the live stream is 10. 10 people can join the Hangout, but the rest have to watch the live stream. Okay, so one more comment here. I am happy Meetup does not have for women attendees because we have quite a bit of transgender attendees, and I don't know. Yeah, that's true. So we are trying to support all minorities and women and everything. So women tech makers is started to supporting women, because we need to start from somewhere. But our target is to include all minorities. And diversity, it's a really wide term. It's gender diversity or diversity in color and everything. And our ultimate goal is supporting all minority groups and having them, and also normalizing this in the community and within the GDG meetups. So we are working on this, but supporting women is just a start on that. Okay, good. And yeah, Rio's help will be a big help on that. Thanks again. All right. So now that side is gone, what metrics are being tracked via Meetup? So right now we are only, so we have your groups on Meetup. So to stay active group is important, because on that side you were becoming an inactive. But on Meetup, if you become an inactive chapter, if you don't run any event in 3 months, you will lose your coupon. So you have to have a Meetup in 3 months and to be active GDG. This is one metric. And also we are asking you to log in the attendee number. We know people are registering on Meetup, but most of meetups, they usually have no shows. So real attendee number is important for us. This is why we are asking. And these are the only thing right now. Event number, members, and attendee numbers. But we are still working on to track other metrics like we had in DevSite. So DevSite used to have tags to recognize type of the events. Right now on Meetup, we won't be able to tag the events. We are trying to figure out the events by name. So, for example, for DevFest, we think most of the events will have DevFest name on it. So this is how we are tracking the events right now. But for more other detailed things like other technology events, it will be another feature. But we don't have text right now on Meetup. And yeah, for like study jams and everything, so we are gonna ask you to use that name on the event name, like DevFest or study jam, but we don't have any other tag. We still have time and we have more questions here that I want to answer. And also here, people in the Hangout, please help me if you want to help me for the answering questions. You are more than welcome. Okay, so the next question. How many meetups a month can we hold? I am finding that my speakers are available when I already have an event. This is happening more often. So you can have as many as meetup you want in a month. The only requirement about that, you have to run at least one meetup in 90 days to stay as an active chapter. But for more meetups, you can have more than one meetups for every month. And also about tagging, is there any way to get our events listed there if they are significant? Right now, we don't have that feature as well. Yeah, we are working on it. It is good to hear about those requests and those feedback because they're helping us to pick the next feature, but right now Meetup doesn't provide it. And one last question here, Study Jam is only web? Yes, the next Study Jam will be about web, and it will be in the fall, and more details will come about it.
Hi, Nole, it's Mike. I know a lot of people are kind of wondering about the web, and they're kind of looking for Android or other stuff for study jams. The Udacity course for Firebase in a weekend is free, and we ran that as kind of a study jam. Mm-hmm. Because if you go through it, it's pretty simple. It fits that same kind of format. It's a lot shorter. So if you're looking for other material to do a study jam on your own, you might want to take a look at that Firebase in a weekend.
Mm-hmm. So if you're asking if there will be a Udacity course for web for the study jam, is this a question? So right now, I don't know. So I know we are still working on the campaign details, so we will know more for sure before the fall, but right now I don't know if we have any other resource or any Udacity course. So we will know more about it.
So Nili, I think Mike was just offering up for those wanting to run one that you could use that resource for a weekend. I think that's, Mike, clarify or shake your head if that's right. It's like, yeah, people, it's like the idea is that, they at least have that material they could use, but I think what they'd be also looking for is other funding. But what you're saying is no, right now the only thing that we're doing study jams on is AW, the Progressive Web Apps and the AMP. Yeah. That's the only plan. But if somebody else wants to do it, he's just saying, hey, there's this resource you could go check out.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, thanks, Rio. I was looking at the questions on.
Yeah, you're multitasking. You're doing like 3 things at one time. I don't know. Yeah.
Was that your answer your question, Mike? Sorry about that. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay. So, and also someone wrote here, there is also progressive web app training that we hope to use in our upcoming static camp. It's under developers.google.com/web. The link is on the agenda. I think, yeah, you can use any resource that you find, and we will be sharing more resources for sure in the organizer guide. Okay, that's great. So let me check one more time if there's any other question here. I don't see any question. And I want to ask here if anyone has a question here. Yeah.
Is there a time frame when these hangouts are going to happen? Because I know there's been a question about that, how often the larger North America hangouts are going to happen. I heard once a quarter, but
So with the new mentors, actually, so it will be a new season with new people, and I am sure they want to run more hangouts with the local communities in their region. So if we can achieve these mentor hangouts, monthly mentor hangouts, we will be running big hangouts quarterly. But we are still it's just still a plan. So we need to work with the new mentors. We need to work more, and we will define. I think until we define something, we will continue our monthly big hangouts. But new mentors will decide. Actually, they will have to decide this.
Cool.
Okay, great. All right, any other question here in the Hangout? Yep, I don't see anything. Yeah, thanks everyone for joining today. And sorry, while multitasking, I was a bit confused, but
yeah, you did a great job.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I am so glad being here. Thanks for your help with me. I hope I am a help for you. Please reach out to me anytime you need. And thanks. Have a great day.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Great. Thanks, Naveen, for joining. And thanks. Bye.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Thanks, you. Bye.
Hey, I don't know how much I helped. I mean, the questions were flying so fast and people were updating the doc. So
it was the busiest hangout, and unfortunately, Martin was not here today.
Yeah, because Nor usually does the talking, and you usually keep up. So
yes,
I was trying to help, but people were throwing it in there, and I'm like, oh my god, okay, it's a mob. Let them get on there.
Okay, thank you so much again.
You're welcome. I'll talk to you later.
All right, see you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Lloyd.